YouTube, hey, Casey Dimon here, TaxSaleAcademy.com. Thank you so much for joining me as I record an episode for the Tax Sale Podcast. If you enjoy listening to podcasts, be sure to check us out at TaxSalePodcast.com. There's a link down below in the description. It's also worth noting that we do have episodes over on TaxSalePodcast.com and all the different podcasting platforms that we do not post to our YouTube channel. Again, it's TaxSalePodcast.com. Let's go ahead and switch on over to the podcast episode at this time. Welcome to the Tax Sale Podcast, where tax sale investing is made easy. I'm Casey Dimon. I'm a tax sale veteran, expert, and trainer. I'm the author of the Tax Sale Playbook, founder of the Tax Sale Academy, and I'm your host right here on the Tax Sale Podcast. Thank you so much for joining me on today's podcast. And as always, at the conclusion of this episode, if you're looking to learn more about investing in tax-defaulted real estate, head on over to TaxSaleAcademy.com. Again, that's TaxSaleAcademy.com. So as a premier tax sale educator, I get a lot of people that have excuses that they are looking at me to talk them out of. The should, could, would, don't know how, what do I do type of questions. I get these all day long. And I understand the hesitation to get involved in anything new. And the fact is that these excuses might be legitimate reasons. I'm nobody to judge somebody else. I completely get it. But first things first, if you're truly serious about getting into this business, you need to be committed. Don't just say that sounds fun and maybe one day I'll do it. Instead, make that day today. Now it's time to cue the reason that you can't start. I can't make it today because of blank. Push through it though and listen to the rest of this episode. And I'll show you the path that you can take to help you get that momentum built up. Here's the key to this business, to the tax sale investing business, and truthfully, probably every other business out there. Get started, get involved, gain momentum, move forward, get going now, like right now. Guys, I'm not Tony Robbins or E.T. or Ed Milet or anybody like that. I'm not here to motivate you, okay? I'm not the motivational guy. I'm the tax sale guy. But if you want to get out of that momentum to get started, if you want to get going, if you want to become active, force yourself out of your comfort zone and force yourself to get started. Take that first step. Take action. So what I'm about to do is provide 5 different ways that you can take action to get that momentum started. 5 ways that you can become involved. Have you ever hung around somebody that has a certain hobby and that hobby becomes your hobby? Or maybe you grew up with a parent or a friend that had a special skill that rubbed off on you, and now you have that skill. There's a lot of value in association. There's value in just being around something, being around this business. There's value in getting involved. When it comes to tax sale investing, there are a number of different ways that you can get involved. And the beauty is that each of these requires effort. It does require time, but they don't necessarily require money. So let's discuss 5 ways that you can start gaining momentum as a brand new tax sale investor. Number 1, learn about your market. Think about it for a second. A gas station sells gas. A restaurant sells food. A barber sells a haircut. A tax sale investor, what is it that you sell? It's real estate. So as a tax sale investor, your finger should be on the pulse of the real estate market at all times, not just the day before you're ready to invest. Know what that market is doing right now. Track the activity in your market every single day. Know what's going on in your community. Know about the new developments, the new businesses, the economic changes that might impact real estate, any zoning changes, building changes, that kind of stuff, guys. Then know the market in its entirety. What do the trends say? Are you seeing more or less properties that are being put on the market now compared to 6 months ago? Are the prices going up or going down? Is it a buyer's market? Is it a seller's market? What's going on with your market? And then know the specific areas that you invest in. Is somebody building a new home nearby? Did that one listing that's been on the market forever finally go under contract? When someone says, hey, how's the market? You should know exactly and precisely what's going on in your market. You should be able to have pages and pages worth of dialogue with that person if they're really that interested. Become the expert in the market that you're investing in. And you can do this by relentlessly and actively learning about that market. Read the newspaper, browse the listings every single day, multiple times a day. Subscribe and follow realtors on their email list, social media channels. Determine what's going on. Actively seek out information about your market. Know your market. All right, number 2, Research properties. Get on the property appraiser's website, the GIS system, the building department's website. Use every single site, click every single link, and start researching real estate right now. What's this link do? What's that button do? What's this mean? Figure out all the answers to the questions that you might someday ask yourself in the future. You can start with the properties that you're very familiar with. Maybe it's the property that you own or the property you live in. Research it. Find out everything about it. Then compare the information that you see online to what actually exists in the real world. Then look at the history of the property and everything else involved. Then maybe look at a friend's house or a family member's house. Then the lot down the street that you drive by every day. Start researching properties that you're somewhat familiar with. And then after that, after you get a little more comfortable using these different programs that are available for you, get a tax sale auction list and practice researching tax sale properties. Then do some drive-bys. Guys, research equals results. The more efficient, accurate, and comfortable you are researching properties, then the better your end results will be. Number 3, attend an auction. Nothing beats attending an auction. Take the time to actually attend an auction. Get all your notes together, arrive early, register, take your seat, listen to what's going on, pay attention to the rules, to the process, to the other bidders, to the commentary, all the stuff that's happening in that room. Allow it to be hands-on training for you. Really focus on what you're doing and what you're hearing. And even if the auction is online, that's okay too. If you don't have the option to physically attend your auction, maybe they don't offer in-person auctions where you invest. That's perfectly okay. Even still, attend one online. Go ahead and read the rules, register, go through the process as if you're going to buy something, even if you have no intentions to. Watch the properties get auctioned off. Watch the countdown timer. Be there, be involved, pay attention, and allow it to be a learning opportunity for you. Number 4, socialize. That's right, be social. And for us introverts out there, this can be very difficult. As much as some people want to be in their own little one-person Indian tribe that rules the world, it just does not work like that. You'll never find success. Talk to other people. Maybe this is easy for you. Maybe this is not easy for you. Whatever the case, get out there and talk. Talk with other investors. Talk to realtors. Talk to bankers. Talk to appraisers. Talk to people that own real estate related businesses, construction business. Talk, guys, just get out there and talk. Now, obviously, don't be that annoying person that just wants to hear themselves talk, but get out there, offer value to conversation. Start a dialogue with some people. Listen to what they're saying, what they're doing. Pay attention to their actions. Attend auctions and talk there. Go to open houses. Go to Chamber of Commerce meetings. Go to grand openings. Go to house tours. Go to new construction models. That kind of stuff. Get out there and be social. Approach it from the standpoint of how you can help them and not the other way around. And just by being around other professionals in this industry, you will certainly learn. You'll make others aware of you and what you do, and you'll gain experience through others and their experiences. And lastly, guys, number 5, follow us. Follow the Tax Sale Academy. Guys, we offer more training on this subject than anyone in the entire world. We have 500 plus videos over on our YouTube channel. We have dozens of podcast episodes, lots of resources at taxsaleacademy.com, including our state guide. Guys, we have the Tax Sale Playbook, which is an incredible tax sale investing resource that we can ship to you if you just cover the shipping costs. That's available at taxsaleacademy.com. And of course, if you want tax sale training, we are the #1 source. We provide more free trainings than most people offer for their paid trainings, guys. So if you want to be notified when we post new trainings, be sure to subscribe on our YouTube channel, over on our podcast. Make sure to like our social media pages, and you even follow me personally. And all this information, all the links are down in the show notes for this episode. And obviously, guys, if you want the most detailed step-by-step training that is offered, we operate the leading tax sale investment academy, which is at taxsaleacademy.com. Again, that's taxsaleacademy.com. Guys, I can't emphasize the importance of taking that first step. The importance of you actually getting started. Move forward. Get momentum behind you. You can do that by being involved. Gain that momentum, guys. And again, my suggestions on getting involved include learning about your market, researching properties, attend an auction, socialize, get out there and talk and meet other investors and other people in the business, and then finally, learn from us. And my biggest suggestion of all is that you take that first step as soon as possible. Don't keep putting it off. time and time again. Take that first step as soon as this episode's over. Get started. Just choose one of these 5 and start doing it right now. Start that momentum, which will help launch your tax sale investing career. Guys, I hope you found this episode helpful. If you haven't done so yet, again, head on over to taxsaleacademy.com. Pick up your copy of the Tax Sale Playbook. The book itself is free. Just cover the shipping cost to get it from our warehouse to your front door, which is very, very nominal. Again, it's taxsaleacademy.com. And as always, guys, if you found this episode or any of our other episodes helpful, it'll mean so much to us if you take just a few seconds out of your day to leave us a 5-star rating and some positive feedback comments. Guys, we read each and every single comment, and we notice every single 5-star rating. And we are so appreciative of each and every one of you have taken the time to do so already. Guys, take care and make it a successful day. See ya.